Hello everyone and welcome. It's Kathleen from Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone, guys. I apologize for my voice. I had some dental work done and my mouth's a little bit wonky, so bear with me. I haven't poured in a couple of weeks. I've really been into doing my fabrics and papers on the jelly plate and making collage, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you all have as well. But today I'm going to do an acrylic pour. I'm going to do a ring pour, or maybe a traveling ring pour. I haven't really decided yet, but before I get rolling, I want to show you exactly how I mix my paints. I have several paints over here. I have golden fluids in the Azo Gold transparent paint fluid. I have Triart alizarin crimson hue transparent paint fluid, Triart unbleached titanium opaque paint fluid, Van Dyke brown in the golden fluid semi-transparent paint fluid, Triart yellow ochre in the opaque paint fluid, and then my base coat, which is a combination of the golden fluids and the Van Dyke brown, as well as Pebeo Studio acrylics in the iridescent precious gold. This is a heavier body paint mixed with a fluid paint. Now, my base coat color is a little bit thinner than the rest of the paints. It's just a slick surface for these paints to travel across. So I'm going to show you exactly how I mix them up. I'm on the fence about the alizarin crimson hue. I'm thinking I want a brighter, warmer red. So I'm going to be using Amsterdam Standard Series in the Carmine. This is a transparent paint as well. And what I do not measure, and I always mix a little bit more paint than I actually need so I can touch things up later if I need to. So I'm going to put probably about 1.5 ounces of this paint in the cup, and this is a medium body paint. I like my ring pour paints to be very thick. They move like molasses. It hypnotizes me. I absolutely love it. So we've got our paint in the cup. The first thing I do is I grab my golden GAC 800 and I put just a smidgen in there, probably about a tablespoon. Why? Because GAC is good. It helps with it's self-leveling, it's archival, and I've been using it since day one of my pouring journey, and I just feel like it gives me really good luck. Before I do anything else, I stir that GAC 800 up inside that paint really good, and then I look at my paint. You can see how thick this is. Now, this is a heavier body paint. With the golden fluid paints, I needed to thicken them up, and what I do is I add about a tablespoon of the matte or gloss gel medium. It doesn't matter. This will make the paints a little more matte. But if I choose to varnish, if I varnish it, I can always up the sheen by using a high gloss or a satin gloss varnish on my paints. So first thing you do is you put your paint in your cup. You add first, very important, your gel medium to the fluid paint, and you mix that up. You don't add this after you've added your pouring medium. It will bead up. So paint in the cup, a tablespoon or so of the matte gel medium in the fluid paints to help make them a medium to heavy body paint. And then your squirt of golden GAC 800. And then my pouring medium, which today is strictly strained American Floetrol. The reason being, a lot of times my pouring medium is 50% Floetrol, 50% Liquitex pouring medium. Not when I'm doing a ring pour with fluid paints. Liquitex thins your pouring medium down, so I'm using strictly Floetrol and a squeeze of GAC 800 in my paint. So I add a little bit at a time, about the same amount of paint that's in the cup, so about 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces. I stir that up real good. And then I add a little bit more pouring medium. Check my consistency. It should leave a mound on a mound, or you can actually kind of swivel your paint, make a swirl with it. S's are hard for me. Let's take a look at that. Okay, now this is not as thick as I would like it. Let's compare it to the Azo Gold. You can see that this leaves more of a mound on a mound on a mound, or a blob on a blob, or see how you can swirl that. This is a little bit too thin. So what do? Remember I said you do not add your matte gel medium to thicken up your paints after you've added your pouring medium, unless you do it this way, because it will bead up. So what I do instead is I grab a small cup, add my gel medium in there, got about 1.5 tablespoons, and then I add a little bit, just a little bit of the paint that I want to thicken up. And I stir, stir, stir. If I was to just dump that gel medium into this cup, it would bead up, and I'd have to let it sit for a good long while and stir it now and again. This is the easiest way to do it. Let's add a little bit more paint. Stir that up real good. And you can see how thick that is. But we're now going to add it into the big cup of paint. And stir, stir, stir. No lumping whatsoever. Let's see if we can now make that swirl as it rolls off the popsicle stick. There you go. So that's how I mix my paints. A blob on a blob on a blob, or swirl your paints, and it'll swirl nicely before the paint sinks down into the paint below. So now I'm not sure. Now I'm leaning more towards the alizarin crimson hue. It's a little warmer. This is a little brighter. So I'm going to save this, put it aside. We'll use it on another painting. I always do a drip test with almost every technique that I do. Now this paint, the TriArt Unbleached Titanium, was just a little bit too thin. So what I did is I put some gel gloss medium into a cup by itself, added a little bit at a time of this paint, stirred it up, add a little bit more, stirred it up, and then I dumped that into this paint to keep it from beading up. So there you have it. I will list all of my paints that I'm using in the description box, as well as my pouring medium. If you have any questions whatsoever, never hesitate to reach out. I'm going to get my canvas ready and we're going to get rolling.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you. got to love you. Just keep on walking down to separate ways. I can show you, escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine. You lose it all. I'll just wait here as you're fading away. I got to know you, got to love you. One thing to say before you're fading away. I really love you. Escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine. You lose it all. Together we go down to the ocean for you to sail away. Trying not to show you my emotions. Now you sail away. Together we go down to the ocean for you to sail away. Trying not to show you my emotions. Now you sail away. Escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine. You lose it all. Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you, got to love you. Together we go down to the ocean for you to sail away. Trying not to show you my emotions. Now you sail away. Together we go down to the ocean for you to sail away. Trying not to show you my emotions. Now you sail away. We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah. But who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing. But if you game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. And I'm feeling the way I do. Uh-huh. 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be through. Only you move me to the rhythm. What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers,